with me all the time, helping me believe. Don't wanna waste this life you have given me. No, big or little, doesn't matter. You are with me, God. I decided I will follow anywhere you want. Oh, you're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. You're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose, I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose for me to do. Whatever you choose for me to do. My all to you. With you I'll overcome, I'll be your hands and feet. I'm trusting in you, God. You're strong when I am weak. So big or little, doesn't matter. You are with me, God. I decided I will follow anywhere you want. Oh, you're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. You're never gonna let me go, never ever gonna let me go. I'm giving it my heart and soul, gonna give my heart and soul. I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose, I'll give my all to you. Whatever you choose for me to do. Whatever you choose for me to do. My all to you. Today, tomorrow, I will follow you. Today, tomorrow, you are always with me, God. Today, tomorrow, I will follow you. Today, tomorrow, you are always with me, God. Give my all to you. Whatever you choose, I give my all to you. Whatever you choose for me to do. Whatever you choose for me to do. My all to you.
Hey, welcome to Storyland. This week, we're taking a look at how very important it is to take a look at yourself.
Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
All month, we're talking about ways that we can grow in wisdom, just like Jesus did.
Hey, it's a really good idea to do a mirror check before you go on camera.
Good advice.
You should take a look.
Wait, me? You're talking about me?
Yes. Well, what'd you have for lunch today?
A BLT?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Here, look.
A tiny microscopic piece of lettuce? How'd you even spot that?
Sharp eyes. I mean, it's good you've got me around to keep yourself from embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, about that.
Oh. Yikes.
Maybe follow your own advice.
I should have taken a closer look at myself.
Sometimes we all need a closer look. Want to practice?
I think I need to.
Let's do it!
Welcome to See It! It's the game where you have 15 seconds to see a unique sea creature!
Oh, sea like the ocean and sea like you look at. Oh.
Yeah, we got it. You all can do this with us. Get ready.
For your first challenge, you're looking for this clownfish in a coral reef. It's time to see it!
I don't even know where to look.
Do you guys see it? It's so colorful. Oh, wait, is that? No.
Come on.
Got it!
Wait, where was it? Oh. Yeah. I should have seen that. I can do better.
Here's your second See It challenge. Find this purple bat star in the kelp forest.
Bath Star?
Kelp forest.
And now it's time to see it.
Oh, this one's even harder.
So pretty.
Can you guys see it? It's gotta be... Wait. I see it!
Where?
Right over there!
Way to go! You spotted the bat signal.
Can we look for one more?
In a little while. But right now, it's time to look at...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the book of Matthew.
Matthew is one of the 4 books called the Gospels. These books tell the story from the life of Jesus.
Matthew was written down by one of Jesus' followers, a tax collector whose life was turned upside down by his friendship with Jesus.
When Jesus was about 30 years old, he began to travel from town to town, teaching and healing. Everywhere Jesus went, big crowds gathered. Many sick people were desperate to be made well, and Jesus healed them.
But Jesus also cared about people's hearts and minds. So, he showed them what it looks like to love God and love others.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Jen. One day, early in his ministry, Jesus went up on a mountainside to teach his followers. Soon, a huge crowd gathered. The amazing truths Jesus taught during that time have come to be known as the Sermon on the Mount. Today, we're taking a look at one of these truths. Here goes.
Do not judge other people. Then you will not be judged. You will be judged in the same way you judge others. You will be measured in the same way you measure others.
You know the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear about judging?
Order in the court.
Jesus wasn't talking about the kind of judge who takes charge in court. Jesus was talking about us. One meaning of judge is to form a negative opinion about someone or something. And we judge people all the time, without even thinking of it.
She's stuck up.
She's kind of weird.
He's so rude.
It's easy to judge, but you don't know the whole picture. Maybe their parents were arguing at home. Maybe they're struggling in class or have a stomach ache. In fact, everyone you meet has their own story, just like you do. When you judge someone quickly, you're saying that their story doesn't matter, even though they are just as loved by God as you are. So Jesus told us not to judge others. After all, you don't want them to judge you either. Jesus went on to illustrate this with a pretty funny word picture.
You look at the bit of sawdust in your friend's eye, but you pay no attention to the piece of wood in your own eye. How can you say to your friend, "Let me take the bit of sawdust out of your eye"? How can you say this while there is a piece of wood in your own eye? You pretender. First take the piece of wood out of your own eye. Then you will be able to see clearly to take the bit of sawdust out of your friend's eye.
I think Jesus had a pretty great sense of humor. I mean, when was the last time you walked around with a giant campfire log sitting in your eye?
Well, you really messed up.
Jesus was using something called exaggeration to help us understand an important idea. It's super easy to point out where someone else is wrong or needs to change. But while we're making a big deal of their speck-sized problem, usually we're ignoring our own log-sized problems. Until you take an honest look at yourself, you're in no shape to help someone else. Maybe you're on a road trip and you are sick of your sisters whining about how long it's taking. You just want to yell.
You are such a crabby pants.
But when you stop and think about it, you realize that you have spent the whole trip so far griping about Dad's music and how Mom packed the wrong snacks.
Everyone, I'm sorry for complaining so much.
This doesn't mean that you should never help others grow, but Jesus made it clear that your first priority is to ask God to help you look at yourself and see where you can change. When you're willing to let God help you work on that giant piece of wood in your own eye, instead of searching out the sawdust-sized problems in other people, God can begin to change you from the inside out. Then you'll be ready when others need help. The end.
Gotta say, I am way better at seeing what's wrong with other people.
It's like default mode.
For real, it takes some time and practice to look at yourself first.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, learning to look at yourself, both the good and the bad, can help you learn wisdom.
Wisdom is finding out what you should do and doing it.
Like treating others with kindness instead of judging them.
Honestly, a lot of times, I just forget.
Looking at what I need to change can feel not good.
It's important to remember that God made you and loves you, no matter what you struggle with. The love is so deep, God wants to help you become more and more like Jesus. One place to start is by taking a look at what bugs you most about someone else. Often it's something that you struggle with too.
Like, if I get annoyed with the kid who always argues with the teacher.
Start paying attention to whether that's something you do too.
It's like we all have these blind spots about ourselves.
That's true. Another way to see yourself more clearly is to pay attention to your emotions. When you get angry or feel anxious, what's behind it? Big emotions can actually give you a clue to areas where you might need some help.
Sometimes I find myself upset or on the edge and I don't even know why.
That's a great time to stop and ask God to show you what's going on inside of you. Get curious. God might even lead you to ask a parent or trusted adult about it too.
Get curious about me. I like that.
When you allow God to change you from the inside out, then you're in a much better place to make wise choices.
And help others who need you.
I think you've got it. See you next time.
So here's the thing. When you see yourself clearly, you can make the wise choice.
And we can all use some seeing practice.
Ready for another round of See It?
You betcha!
For your next challenge, find the thorny seahorse in the seagrass meadow.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.
It's time to see it.
That was a tricky one.
There's a lot of stuff in this one. Wait, is that? Oh, no, that's not it.
Right. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay. No. Here we go. Yeah. All right. And oh yeah. Here we go. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, John? Can't you tell? It's a diving board. Ready? Okay. Yeah, cannonball. What?
Hello, everyone.
I'm John.
I'm Brandon.
And you're watching the So-and-so Show.
My mask is fogging up.
Why are you wearing it?
Because I'm learning to scuba dive, and I want to get used to wearing the gear.
Wouldn't scuba gear work better in water?
Of course. That's why I have this.
Ta-da! This? Not deep enough.
Oh, I know, but it does the trick. I can practice my front stroke, or my back stroke, or the butterfly.
Now you're just making things up. Butterflies don't swim. Who taught you this stuff?
The internet?
No. You know what? Don't listen to the internet. There's a whole bunch of misinformation out there. Listen, I'll teach you how to scuba dive.
Really?
Sure!
Oh.
That's what friends do! They help each other out. Okay, first things first, we have to make this water a little thicker.
Okay, wait. What, thicker?
Yeah! With instant mashed potatoes!
Really?
Yeah. Need a little resistance to help build up your strength, you know. You know the saying, If you can scuba dive in mashed potatoes, you can scuba dive anywhere.
No, I haven't heard that.
There. Oh, smells just like the wide blue ocean.
More like Grandma's house last Thanksgiving.
Okay, dive in.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing?
I'm dashing.
Backwards?
Yeah, no, I saw videos online of people falling backwards out of the boat into the water, so. What?
You know what? It's a good thing I'm here to set you straight, okay? Because we're scuba diving.
Oh.
You know how to dive? You go head first. Head first.
Oh. No, that's a good point.
Yeah,
No, yeah, okay.
All right. Yep. There you go. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, next we should practice your breathing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Really?
Actually, that was terrible. No, do this. Do this. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
No, more of a whistle. Okay, I think you're ready. Let's practice your swim strokes, all right?
Yeah. Right. Swim strokes.
First one.
Oh, yeah.
Wave your arms like this.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one before.
Oh, of course not. It's the hummingbird stroke. It's one of the most advanced swimming strokes in the world.
Why don't we start with an easier one?
Because scuba isn't easy. That's why they call it scuba.
That doesn't make any sense.
Swim.
Okay.
Oh, no. Faster. Faster. Okay, you know what? There's a shark behind you. Swim faster. Okay, now, flip over, roll over on your back, and do the water smash. Yeah, slap the water like this. Yeah, oh, yes. That's great, no. Yeah, slap the water as hard as you can. Ah! Okay, great. Now you've scared the shark away with the water smash. Now, to communicate with the dolphins, you need to take off your, your scuba gear and your snorkel, and you need to completely get underneath the mashed potatoes. Okay, go for it.
How many times have you been scuba diving?
Oh, let me think. Never.
No.
What, You're not in the pool.
You're telling me that you're trying to teach me how to scuba dive and you've never even been scuba diving yourself?
Well, I watched some videos on the internet.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys, wow, someone's hungry.
Oh, after a swim like that, I'm starving.
I was swimming.
Yep, more like mashing. And thank you.
Well, I hope you're also hungry for some verses from the Bible.
Always.
Today we're reading from the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus was on a mountainside teaching a crowd of listeners when he said, "Do not judge other people, then you will not be judged. You will be judged in the same way you judge others. You will be measured in the same way you measure others." Jesus said we should think before we judge someone or try to correct them, because the same thing can happen to us. Well, let's see how this might play out in an everyday situation with our friends Becky and Bathilda. Plie, 2, 3, hop! Plie, 2, 3, hop! And 2s.
You're doing it wrong. Do it like this. Watch me. See? You try. Watch me. You'll never be good as me.
are you trying to do?
I was just, I was... Nothing! Stop looking at me! Ah!
Oops. Bathilda tried to correct Becky even when it looked like her own moves weren't much better. The wiser choice is to think about yourself before judging someone else. Let's see if Becky gets it.
Plie, 2, 3, hop. Plie, 2, 3, hop. And 2s.
Wow, that's bad form. Well, so is mine. I'm just frustrated because I can't get it right. We both can't. Well, maybe if we... That's it! Bathilda, grab my hand.
What? Why?
To help each other balance.
Huh? Ah! It worked! I am awesome!
Now that's the way to do it. Becky saw that they both needed help and chose to help Bathilda instead of judging her. Jesus had more to say about this. He wanted you to imagine a friend with a bit of sawdust in their eye. You'd want to help that friend, right? But Jesus also wanted you to imagine that you have a whole piece of wood in your own eye. The solution is really simple. Jesus said, first take the piece of wood out of your own eye, then you will be able to see clearly to take the bit of sawdust out of your friend's eye. Before we start correcting someone or thinking we're better than someone else, we should take a closer look at ourselves. We could even ask, is there something in our own lives we need to deal with first? Well, let's see how this plays out with our friends Pat and Donathan.
Stop! Stop! Just stop, you're doing it wrong. Let me show you. You put the glue on the inside of the house. That way the glue doesn't seep through the seams. And it creates a better seal. See? Perfect. Huh? No! 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 My birdhouse. Okay, everything's okay. Everything's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's okay. It's okay. No! Medic!
See, it doesn't make sense to tell other people they're wrong if you're seeing things the wrong way too. Maybe Pat can show us a better way.
That's what I'm talking about, dude! Oh! Let's go, birdhouse! Let's go, Jonathan!
That's not good. His house is gonna collapse any second. I should tell him. It's not like mine is any better. What should I do? Wait a second. I have an idea. Yes. Yes, this is exactly what my house needs. It's what we both need.
Ugh, dude. Get that clamp away from me. I don't need it. No thanks. My house is built to last. My birdhouse! No!
Just
give me that.
I'll help.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Pat.
No problem.
Way to go, Pat. Did you catch that? Pat saw what he was doing wrong and made it right before correcting his friend. That was so wise. Jesus gave us an incredible lesson. We definitely want to help others when they're making unwise choices, but we can help them better when we have looked at ourselves closely first. When we learn to see ourselves more clearly, it can help us grow in wisdom the way Jesus did. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, Kellen.
Thanks, Kellen.
Well, I guess I should apologize.
Why?
Well, for telling you how to scuba dive when I clearly had no idea what I was talking about.
That's okay. I'm sure I've corrected you when I shouldn't have before, too. Although, I think I'm seeing clearly now when I say that you shouldn't have eaten all of those mashed potatoes.
They were delicious.
I swam in those.
Do not judge me!
Reveal the question. What are you learning about yourself?
Yeah, that's great. That's great. If we want to see ourselves more clearly, we need to learn things about ourselves. You know, I've learned that I don't know much about scuba diving.
And I'm learning that sometimes I take shortcuts when I should put in more effort, like going to the internet to learn how to scuba dive instead of taking actual scuba diving class.
I'm also learning that I should stop and ask myself if I'm qualified before I give advice.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
And what about you? What are you learning about yourself? Could be something you've discovered that you're good at, or something that makes you excited, or even something you need to work on.
Yeah, talk about with someone.
And we'll see you next time on
The So-and-so Show. One more bite.
Please.
One more bite.
I mean, I was in those.
I know, but it wasn't, yeah. yeah, that's perfect. Check, please. Check, please. Here comes the waiter. Now tip. Tip the waiter. Yeah, that's right. Check, please, then tip the waiter. Check, please, tip the waiter. Check, please, tip the waiter. That's right. That's right. Man, you're good. To think that you've never scubaed before. I've never scubaed either.
What?
We covered this.
Oh, right.